Hello and welcome to this episode of Mac News. I'm your host, Sai Prasad. Today we'll be bringing some stories on Liberty Station, chat roulette, an update on Sara Barnes' plans for the summer, some senior college acceptances, and a look back at junior internships. First we have Luna with a segment on Liberty Station.
As students in the HTHMA village, we spend most of our lunches in the NTC promenade, buying lunch from places such as Vaughn's, Trader Joe's, DeKine's, and Panera Bread. Most students love this because our lunches are not limited to what the school provides or an old ham sandwich. But how much money are we bringing in weekly to the station's businesses? The same businesses that complain constantly about our presence in the promenade. How are the options affecting our eating habits? And how much is this costing the average student weekly? Watch as we delve into the benefits and detriments of eating off campus. Is it really better than the old ham sandwich? At HTHMA Media Arts, over 350 students buy lunch in Liberty Station on a daily basis, and there's no question why. The station is filled with options to eat. We have sandwiches, soups, salads, baked goods, ice cream, fried food, packaged goods, and even sushi. We have so many options that many students struggle with making a decision. But overall, everyone is very happy with the selection. However, the food, of course, costs money.
I spend about $20 a week.
Every week I spend about $20, like $4 a day.
I'd say about $15 to $20.
I spend about $1 to $10 a week.
Anywhere from like $5 to $10.
While many of the food options are healthy, others are not. When students are given the choice to pick their own food, many of them would rather choose unhealthy options over healthy food choices due to such things as taste, cost, and convenience. In order to more clearly see how much money students were spending on food, we created an online survey and emailed it to all the students at our school. Out of the 73 students surveyed, 64 of them buy lunch on a daily basis, spending anywhere from $6 to $75 a week. Together, these 64 students bring in over $1,000 weekly to the station's businesses. Based on our calculations, in our student body, about 87% of the students buy lunch, spending an average of $16 to $20 a week. This means that an average student will spend from $3 to $10 daily. So for the approximate 350 students out of the 400 attending HTHMA that buy lunch, the businesses in the promenade gain anywhere from $1,176 to $3,500 daily, and $5,880 to $17,500 a week. So in a normal school year, the businesses gain about $211,680 to $630,000 from HTHMA Media Arts alone. When you factor in the two other unaccounted for HTHMA schools that buy lunch every day, this number is astronomical. Yet, these businesses, which gain so much money from our daily, weekly, and yearly consumption, still find reason to complain about our presence in the promenade. When we asked students how they felt about the customer service in the village, they had a lot to say.
I feel like the students are treated differently in the village because they don't trust us as much as they would the adults or the regular customers that go in there.
They treat me like any other merchant, like anyone that would be selling you something. They're not mean, they're nice, they're just like normal.
At most stores, I feel like I'm treated pretty good, but then some other places like DeKine's, they're not very nice. And I feel like they don't like the high-tech students eating at their stores, even though we're like most of their business.
Well, the kinds, that's a different story. The kinds people are just kind of, I don't know, they're kind of difficult to me. They're semi-mean.
Vaughn's, it's pretty good. Trader Joe's, it's pretty good. But then DeKine's a little iffy because they make you wait outside.
We have given you the facts, now it's time for you to decide. Is bringing the old ham sandwich the way to go? Does our business outweigh our behavior? And are the many unhealthy options affecting your health?
Okay, Luna, thanks for that interesting report. Last January, all the juniors participated in a 3-week-long immersive internship program. The jobs ranged from working in the Wild Animal Park in Escondido to high security clearance positions at Spaywar. Let's hear from some of the juniors about their experiences.
I already knew I wanted to get into the film industry, but actually being able to go and work inside the industry, from doing everything from stuffing envelopes all the way to editing the actual film and going and helping to set up an actual shoot, it really made me know for sure that this is the industry I want to get into. If there's something that you're actually genuinely interested in, I would recommend finding an internship in that field so then you can really make sure this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Take note, sophomores, it's never too early to start thinking about your internships for next year. There's a new internet phenomenon that has become wildly popular as well as very controversial. Just the mention of it will make people blush or even run away in embarrassment. We have asked some people around the school about their experience with chat roulette. Here are their reactions. Next, Kevin Middleton uncovered some ugly truths about chat roulette. Kevin, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Cy.
So, what is this chat roulette all about?
Well, it was started last year by Audrey Turnovsky, a 17-year-old from Russia.
And has it really taken off?
Like crazy. Chat roulette gets well over 1 million hits daily.
What exactly happens on chat roulette?
The idea is that people can go to this site and participate in random webcam chats with people from all over the globe.
Sounds nice.
In principle, yeah. However, the unregulated nature of chat roulette lends itself to all kinds of degenerates abusing the technology.
Can you give us an example?
As a matter of fact, I have an example for you. I recorded myself on chat roulette last night so I could show you the footage today. Roll the clip. Alright, let's start our new game. How did you come across chat roulette?
It was on TV. I seen it on one of the TV shows, late night shows.
What made you compelled to come here? What seemed fun about it to you?
I think it's more interesting, like meeting people on the internet, because I guess people walking around like on the streets, you're more like cautious about, Yeah, you got a lot of cycles. A lot of crazy other that are just like, private parts is just kind of crazy. You're like, press the next button.
What is the craziest thing you've seen?
Well, the perverts. It's kind of crazy, man.
Hello, madam. What brings you to chat roulette? Nothing. Come on, you're on here for something. Boredom. There you go. How did you hear about chat roulette?
The internet?
Cool.
I think MTV.
Oh, yeah, there was a special on it on MTV. All right, last question. Just tell me a bit about yourself, who you are, where you come from, what you do.
What are all these questions for?
My school news.
I'm sure. My name's Amy. I'm from Canada, and yeah, that's it.
All right, thanks a bunch. Have a good night, miss. Next. Definitely next. Next. Oh my god.
Okay, Kevin, thank you for that interesting report on chat roulette. Next, Joe Kester had a chance to sit down with Sara Barnes and learn about her plans for the summer.
Sara Barnes will be studying in Brazil under the Fullbright program created by William J. Fullbright to help spread cultural awareness and knowledge. I recently talked with her about the program, and here's what she had to say. So, what are your plans for the summer?
I'm going to go to Brazil to study.
Study what?
I'm going to study students in the Brazilian population who have traditionally been left out of their educational system. Students that might be native Brazilians or students who are Afro-Brazilians. And we're going to look at how they're being incorporated into the educational system. And we're also going to study maybe why they haven't chosen to be a part of the educational system or why they haven't had the opportunity to be a part of that educational system. And I'll come back and share some of that research with people here.
So, how did you get the opportunity to do that?
I got the opportunity through a program called the Fullbright program. And what the Fullbright program does is it offers money to people to do cultural exchanges with people abroad. And so in my case, I'm exchanging with the Brazilian government my ideas, and I'll learn from them and hopefully be able to share some of my experiences with people there. So it's a program that was funded by the U.S. government, or is funded by the U.S. government, and was started by a senator whose last name was Fullbright, so that's how we get the name.
Was it difficult to apply to the Fullbright?
Not terribly difficult. I would say a little bit of labor. I had to write a bunch of essays and get people to recommend me to the program. Mr. Robert Cole gave me a recommendation, which is very helpful because he did the program a few years back, so that was really nice. And I had to think about how I would come back here and disseminate the new knowledge that I had gained. And so I had to write a proposal of that plan. And so thinking about those things and being very thoughtful about why I wanted to travel and learn what the program was proposing, I learned that part to me was difficult, but good because it provided some time for self-reflection.
What exactly caused you to try and follow this Fullbright?
Why would I want to do it?
Yeah.
Well,
you have to write up all
right, a lot of writing, which who wants to stay up all night writing? Why? Well, I love to travel, one, but more importantly, I see the education of anyone in the world as directly linked to my own survival. And studying the way people are educated everywhere is important to me in terms of my life goals. And I think anytime you have the opportunity to learn from someone else and look at their educational journey, it just makes yours better. And my opportunity to share education with you guys will be enhanced by going over there. So I think that's the main reason. Big life goals. Get out there, see the world, talk to people.
Thanks, Sarah, for sitting down and talking to us. Notable Fulbright scholars include poet Sylvia Plath, Catch-22 author Joseph Heller, and HTHMA's own Robert Kuhl. Over 40 Fulbright scholars have gone on to become Nobel Prize winners. Maybe Sara could be the next.
Okay, Joe, thank you for the interview, and congratulations to Sara for the illustrious achievement. By now, almost all the seniors know where they'll be heading for college in the fall. Kiva and Luke put together this informative piece about where our seniors are planning to attend college.
I'm Kevin Middleton, and I'm going to NYU.
My name is Ashley Matthews, and I haven't decided where I'm going yet.
Alex, and I'm going to Los Angeles State.
I've got accepted to USF, Mills.
I'm Caitlin Newcomb, and I'm going to Mills College, and I just decided last night. Yeah.
UC Merced, Whittier, and some other schools.
My name is Yasin Lopez. I'm going to USF Fullbright.
My main thing is I want to go to Mills, but as I can only really afford Merced.
I am Leland Clemens, and I am going to Point Loma Nazarene University.
I got a lot of money from Mills and a lot of money from USF and a lot of money from Merced.
Okay, thank you, Kiva and Luke, and congratulations to all seniors who got college acceptances. Well, that concludes this episode of Mac News. Until next time, I'm Sai Prasad.